Hello again, Andy with Handy Andy Handyman and Handy Andy On Demand. And if you are watching this video, you've been referred over to us as a potential new partner in an exciting development for our business. If you know us, we've had this company for 25 years. I am a fourth generation contractor. A lot of what we do in this business, I'm doing the same kind of stuff that my daddy did and his daddy before him and my great grandfather, in fact. So a few new techniques, but painting houses like what you see here, this is all hand painted. The house was hand washed. We're changing the gutters. Actually, this customer's done so much work with us that we let our customer go directly with our gutter vendor who makes them for us. We usually install them. He makes them for us. Findlay came in. We've got a lot of business relationships in Metro Atlanta, and they did the roof and they did a fine job here. So what we're talking about doing is bringing you in as a potential partner with this company, and you'll have a licensing agreement with us, and we're going to help you open a location, some here in the Metro Atlanta area, some in other states. We are looking to take Handy Andy Handyman and Handy Andy On Demand nationwide, and there's such a huge need in this country today, and especially in metropolitan areas, cities that are 100,000, 200,000 people and more, for the guy that can fix something. Nobody knows how to fix anything anymore. When I grew up, everybody knew how to fix stuff. I've been on jobs since I was 4 or 5 years old, and it put me through school, and I love this stuff. I always have. It's not always the easiest business. And what we realized over time is there's a lot of guys that either love this business and have never done it, but have been managers somewhere, so they get how to deal with people, or they are people who have run their own company, just run it straight in the ground, particularly in this industry. It's really tough. You get situations like with this customer where she signed off for this background, this new color you see here, that's 2 coats, and she decided she didn't like it, so now we've got to paint out all these samples, shift gears a little bit, and make her a favorable deal so she's happy. When we hand paint a house like this, it's going to last for 20 years, 15, 20 years. This is top of the line duration paint. This stuff is expensive. It's $55 a gallon, our cost. So these are the type of materials that we use. But the thing about the business for someone like you is that it never goes away. And this client's a perfect example of what goes on here. She had so many companies. She's got a notebook that's like 4 inches thick with all the bids and information and misinformation that she and her husband collected from various contractors. We were the only contractor that came out and said, you don't have to replace all your masonite siding. Hand paint what's good, replace what's bad with hardy plank. We'll guarantee it all. We'll replace all your rotted wood. We'll get your gutters replaced, and we'll hand paint the house for you. So one of the benefits of this business is that we aren't just a painting company. We're not just a handyman. We're contractors. We do it all. We get out here and we'll do a basement, we'll do a bathroom, we'll do a kitchen, we'll do the handyman fixes, we'll do the paint. We're the only hand paint company that I know of left in Atlanta anyway. I don't know anybody that does this anymore. And so what's cool about it as a potential partner, you're actually going to be able to join us with no investment, at least for the initial people that are coming in. And you will end up with a 1-year licensing agreement with us to be Handy Andy Handyman in your local market with our support. We'll handle all the overhead. We'll handle the back office. We'll process all the credit card stuff and put you in business with us. And the way it'll work is after expenses for labor and materials, we'll split the profits 50-50 with you. We'll reach a certain threshold, and then that'll get reduced and phased out. So eventually, for most of you, we expect average sales to be between $500,000 and $3 million a year for these locations. And so you basically are looking at a minimum of an $80,000 to $150,000 income, and it'll go from there. If you grow your market with our help, if you're decent with people and you like this kind of stuff, it's fun. And the good thing about it, if you're a mid-level manager today and you're 50 years old, you're looking at a pink slip someday soon. It's real simple in this country today. You're either an owner or you're owned, baby. Now, some days I may feel a little owned because like I was out here in the rain a little bit ago getting these samples out for the customer. But honestly, I love this stuff. If I didn't, I wouldn't do it. But what I'm really excited to do is to bring our program and our business to your town with your help and set you up in business so that you don't have to retire. You can be 75 years old and still run a handy location and still make a 6-figure income every single year for the rest of your life. If you just listen to us and you treat people right and you do the right thing by people. And sometimes, you know, we had to fire a salesperson this week because he went out and undersold a job to a customer, took a deposit from him, came back to the office and realized, oh my God, I totally underbid that job. And so his solution was to do what? Go to the customer and raise the price. Well, he already agreed on the deal. You can't do that. So he's walking the unemployment line right now. We're honest, we're hardworking, we have a lot of integrity. People love us for the most part. We're very agreeable and we can do anything. This customer on this job wanted to replace all these windows. We could have rebuilt all these for her and saved her a bunch of money, but she wants what she wants, and fortunately they have the money to pay for it and can do it. They did get a deal because we did the gutters at cost for them, so they were happy with that. And that's kind of what you want from people. We're in the relationship business, whether it's with you as a potential business partner or our customers or the thousands of real estate agents that we've worked with over the years. Not everybody loves us, I'll tell you that, but the bulk of the people do because they know our work. You can look at our reviews online. We've got several people right now that are partnered with us and just getting out of the gate, and we're looking for more. So if you know people, number one, send them our way. Be patient with us. We're getting crushed with responses already. But this is a business opportunity like no other as far as I'm concerned, because you can actually make decent living doing the right thing in a business that never goes away. I can't keep up with the phone calls just here in Atlanta. And I'm getting too old, honestly, to be running all over the place. I'm actually in a conversion van. I'm in a truck today because I was doing this, but most days now I'm in a conversion van with a driver and I'm running all over Metro Atlanta, bidding jobs, very detailed bids. And so you guys are gonna have lots of questions. We'll help you with the bid process. We'll sell the jobs for you. We've got a sales team in place for that. All you have to do is really like this business, do the right thing by people, understand your market, be willing to network with retail clients and real estate agents. None of it's a hard sell. People are like, oh my God, Andy, you're in the home repair business. That's the highest pressure sales call in the world, because there's companies like, you know, Champion or Taylor, whoever it might be, that those guys are trained to get the sale. We're the exact opposite. This customer right here will tell you she threw people out of this house. With us, we emailed her the bid and followed up with her and met with her and her husband again, and they signed a contract probably a week later. There's no instant close in this business, but what you will have with most of your customers in your market, if you embark on this journey with us, you'll be able to feed your family. You'll be able to do a business that you can feel proud of. You can get up every day if you're a man and shave yourself, look at your eyes in the mirror and realize you're doing good, you're helping make the world a better place, and you're somebody that customers can trust. So many of these contractors out here are fly by night. We just talked to a lady today. She got someone who bid a deck job for her, told her that if she paid it in full up front, she'd get a $500 discount. She wrote that check thinking she saved a bunch of money. Well, first of all, the bloody thing was overpriced. We would have done the job for about a third of what she sold it for, what she bought it for, and the guy disappeared with her money. So now she didn't even have the money to fix the deck. These stories are legion out here. But I can tell you right now, if you're tired of doing whatever you're doing, whether it's working for somebody else, you've been laid off for 3 years and you're discouraged, we have a partner who just joined us. He's been laid off for 3 or 4 years, struggling. He's in his 50s. Nobody will hire this guy. He's an MBA. He's a finance guy. It's a joke. But unfortunately in this country, it's all about contract workers now. It's all about, you know, the cheapest widget to get out there and do the job, the cheapest person for the job. And if you're an older person with a lot of experience, you're just SOL, my friend. So if you want to turn over a new leaf, you'd even be a single mom and do this business. As long as you love people and you're willing to work, with our help, you will succeed. So feel free to call us. It's going to be crazy. You'll find my number out there. I won't put it on the video on this one anyway, but just be very patient. We'll be bringing people in for interviews. We're looking at right now 3 to 4 more locations in the Metro Atlanta area. We're looking at the Fayetteville area. We're looking in the Athens area, and I forget the other one. I think Alpharetta. We have a big market in Alpharetta. So the cool thing about joining us is we're an established business in Metro Atlanta. For some of you folks that are just tuning into us from out of state, we've partnered with some real estate companies so we can land on the ground and do a bunch of work in your market. But again, just be patient with us. We're not a huge company. But I love this thing, and we've been here for over 25 years now in Metro Atlanta. So come join us. At least let's have a conversation, break some bread, and get to know each other and see if we're a good fit for you and you're a good fit for us, and maybe we can welcome you to the Handy Andy family. Take care. We'll see you at the next house. Bye for now.